How's it going, everyone? Today I want to talk about how to speak better. I know that very easily you can end up speaking like the people that you're around, and so over time, the way that you speak will change, and likely you'll be influenced by those things. The first thing I would say, there's kind of two main things I like to focus on that have helped me speak better. The first one is to cull all of the filler words that you use. And you might think of ums and likes, those sorts of things, but there's other ones as well that are a bit sneakier. I know for me personally, and is one. So if I say this, and any word that you use to fill a space or try to connect a sentence that isn't actually grammatically required, that's something that I fall into, and I know many people do as well. So I think one helpful exercise is try to identify how often you use filler words, and instead of saying that filler word, if you're aware of it, just be silent. Because more gaps in your speaking actually enhance the listenability of what you say. So if you take a longer pause, sometimes that can create bigger impact or more suspense, and you don't need to fill it with words. Again, I'm exercising this right now as I'm choosing not to say as I'm rapidly thinking of my next thought. You just have to kind of let the silence happen and trust that people still have your attention, have their attention, and then not fill words. So there's but, there's and, there's right, there's every variant thereof. If you can do that less, I think you'll automatically become a better speaker. And the second one is what's referred to as upspeak. And this is one that has followed me mostly through high school and was the most prevalent in college for me, and is unfortunately something that comes back to haunt me quite often. So if I listen to interviews, either the ones that I'm conducting or if I'm being interviewed, I will hear myself routinely going up at the end of my sentence, kind of like this. And the upspeak, it's extremely prevalent. And all I know is if I hear a recording of myself speaking and I keep a level tone and I don't have a rising intonation at the end of my sentence, or I don't fill it with a bunch of ums and likes and those sorts of things, I am much happier with the way that I sound. And I think if you were to try this exercise yourself, you would also find that you cringe a little bit less when you hear yourself speak. That's certainly a way that I've coped hearing my own voice in the videos that I make, or in a video like this even. So, or any podcast appearance or anything like that. So, do your best. So is another one. So is another filler word that I'm catching myself say it as I make this video. Anyhow, I hope that you'll consider maybe record yourself speaking or make a video like this. You don't have to upload it or share it or anything like that, but just practice talking about something and play it back. And even though it will be a painful experience, try to listen for all the filler words you use. Try to see if your intonation goes up at the end of your sentence, because it very well may. And if it does, try to be more mindful and correct those things over time. And just start with one thing at a time. Like you can start with just one word. If you say like a lot, just focus on that one word. And even get an accountability partner or someone that'll help call you out on it. And over time, you'll be a better speaker. So anyway, this video is not necessarily the kind I usually make, but I thought it'd be fun to talk about it because it's something I've learned from streaming, making videos, and public speaking. I took about 4 years of that in high school and a couple years in college as well. So anyhow, thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.